It's Monday, you guys, and you know what that means. I have a grocery haul and meal plan for my family of 6. What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far. My name is Kira if you are new, and in today's video I'm sharing with you what I share every single Monday here on the channel, and that is my weekly grocery haul and meal plan. And this week I headed over to a Costco, and I cannot believe, you guys, how long it's been since I had gone to like a big bulk store. A month, which is super long for me. Usually I alternate every other week between Sam's and Costco, and then fill in between with Walmart. But I went to Trader Joe's. I did an Aldi trip last month, so I just kind of got thrown off my normal grocery schedule, and I didn't realize how long it had been. So I had quite a few things that I needed to get and stock up on, and I spent about $412. I did have a return that was $7.50 that went towards my purchase, so I spent roughly $405 out of pocket, but I think I got a lot for my money. I needed a lot, and I got everything that we needed plus some extras, and still spent what we normally spend every time we go in there. So I think I did pretty good, but you guys tell me. So let's go down to the counter. I'll share with you what I got this time at Costco, and then I'll roll you into this week's meal plan. Okay, you guys, here is your quick overview of what I got at Costco for $405. And I'm going to start off with what's at the bottom so that I can stop for a second and move the stuff out of the way so that I can go ahead and step up to the island and share with you what's up there. So down here, you guys are actually lucky. You get all the fun stuff first. I have all of my snacks, my non-food items, and my bread right here. So I'll come over here and start over with my snacks. So this is the box of ice cream that I talked to you guys about in my grocery haul last week. I mentioned that these are the kinds of variety packs that Costco and Sam's carry. It's still a great brand and a good set of selection. So you still have your vanilla sandwiches, 12 of them, 16 drumsticks, and then 12 of the cookie dipped bars, all super good, and 40 of them for $14.99. Like, this is a no-brainer. We got 14 last week for $9.99. So obviously this is the way better deal, but this is the same thing that we get all the time. And I guess my kids just get kind of tired of the same 3 ice creams, which is why I tried to switch it up last week. But I still think this is a great deal. It's Nestle, and for $14.99 for 40, I think it's, like I said, it's so good. Now, something that I guess isn't really the greatest deal, and it makes me miss my BJ's and being able to shop there, but I was on the phone with my girlfriend Jill while I was going through Costco, and I said, I just used my last brownie mix when I made that brownie batter dip for my Super Bowl recipe video. If you guys missed that, I'll link it up above, but I shared 4 recipes that's perfect for football, and one of the things that I made was a brownie batter dip. So incredibly delicious. And you use a brownie batter mix, like a package of brownie mix that you mix into all the other ingredients. And I used the Ghirardelli, and it just was so perfect. But it was my last one, and I thought, should I pick this up again? And she said, yes, do it. And then I told her the price, and she said, holy cow, that's like $4 more than what we have it for in BJ's, which almost broke my heart to still put it in the cart. But I still think for 6 packages of brownie mix, $10.99 is not a bad deal. I mean, you're only paying a little over $1, like $1.50 per box of brownie mix, and you would pay a heck of a lot more than that if you bought them per box at Walmart. And they're amazing brownies, and it's perfect for the weekend or a rainy day when the kids just want to do a fun dessert. So I grabbed those again. It'll last a really long time. We probably buy that like once every year or something. So grabbed that, and then look, you guys, they had the Annie's extra cheddar cheesy smiles, and my kids just love any kind of cheesy puff or cheese doodle, and these were on sale for a really good price, so I went ahead and grabbed those. And then, speaking of a great price, these were on sale, and I've never seen these before, especially all put together. Like, obviously I've seen all 3 of these brands, but I've never seen all 3 of them together. I didn't even know they were all owned by the same company. me. And apparently Snyder-Lance crackers, which they're a huge company, Snyder-Lance owns Pepperidge Farm, owns Late July, and owns Cape Cod. So I think that's crazy to see this kind of mix in a box together. So it's 10 of the Flavor Blasted Extra Cheddar Goldfish, 10 of the Late July sea salt chips, which are my absolute favorite tortilla chip of all time, hands down. The only one that comes remotely close is the one that's supposed to be a dupe for this, that comes from Aldi. Otherwise, like, there's no better chip than that. And then they have the Cape Cod kettle chips and the sweet mesquite barbecue, and 10 of each, so 30. I thought that was a great deal, so I had to go ahead and pick that up. I did get the Tillamook Country Smoker Zero Sugar Beef Jerky. Jake absolutely loves this. I got him the Duke's ones either from Sam's or the last time I went to Costco, and he likes them. He just doesn't love it, which is fine because this is so much better than that. So I went ahead and got this for him just to have as a protein snack. I did get the kids the Nature's Bakery fig bars. I haven't bought these in a long time. It lasts forever with my kids because there's 12 raspberry, 12 blueberry, and 12 original, and it's like 2 individual huge fig Newtons inside of the package. So usually I split them for my kids alongside of a lunch. So something like this lasts us a long time. So I grabbed those, and then I got my Kirkland's mixed nuts. I did not get these last time we went to Costco, and I was definitely feeling them and missing them all month long. And to be honest, I've already broken into them and stole a couple because I missed them. Like, they're so, so good. There's cashews and almonds and pecans and huge Brazil nuts and macadamia nuts, and for the price, I just think it's such a good deal. So got those mixed nuts, and then of course we got our croissants, and I actually didn't get these last time I went to Costco either, so I definitely skimped out last trip on our favorites and more or less just put like Christmas things in mind in my cart. And so I went ahead and got the 12 count of butter croissants for the $4.99 so I can meal prep us up some breakfast sandwiches. Sticking along with the bread, I did get this bread from either Sam's or Costco last time, and it's the Mrs. Baird's, and it's Texas bread. It was really, really good, and it doesn't kill me to buy this because it ends up being like a little over $1.50 a loaf. So it's not much more than I would spend at the Dollar Tree. So I grabbed that because we needed bread, but I wanted thick sliced bread also because we're doing French toast, and I wanted like a nice Texas toast. This is good for sandwiches, but they didn't have any of the thick kind I was looking for. So I went ahead and grabbed the Nature's Own Perfectly Crafted in the multigrain because this one was a thick sliced, but this broke my heart because like for $4.49, I know it sounds so crazy, but this is the bread that the Dollar Tree always has. That Nature's Own Perfectly Crafted, and it's usually still long before the sell-by date, and I freeze them and I pay $1. So this kind of kills me, but I'm not going into the Dollar Tree anytime soon, specifically just for bread. So I kind of just bit the bullet, you guys, and got myself some bread. So we have 4 loaves now. That'll be more than enough for a while. And then I got these, you guys. These are white stainless steel trash cans. So I got the regular stainless steel. I don't think it was the Kohler brand, but I got ones a while back from Costco for my bathrooms. But we have 3 bathrooms, plus I need a garbage pail in my bedroom, so we're down 2. So I just went ahead and picked this up. They were 30 bucks. I think it's kind of expensive, but not really. I mean, $15 a garbage pail. It's probably what you would have paid if you bought one anywhere else anyways, and I already know that the ones I've bought before I love. So grabbed those. And then here are my non-food items. So I did go ahead and get another Clorox tube for colors. It was not on sale. I usually like to scoop it up when it was on sale, but I'm down to half a bottle. So I just picked that up while I was there. And then I also went ahead and picked up a big 152 total bags of the gallon freezer Ziploc brand bags. I like the multi-packs, but then I ran out of sandwich. So last time I bought a 4-pack of just sandwich, and now I'm out of the gallon size. So I just bought a 4-pack this time of the gallon size, and maybe next time I'll grab the quart, and then I won't need the variety pack anymore because I'll have tons of each kind. So I got that. And then I got the kids their Kirkland's Daily Vitamins. It's such a good deal. It's $9.99 for 320 tablets. So for 2 kids, it lasts us a really long time, 4 months before we have to go ahead and buy any more. So I think that's a great price for the kids' vitamins. So I got that. And then they did have a thing of the Clorox wipes. Whenever I see them, I just grab them, especially since they're only 1 per customer. So there's 3 of the crisp lemon and 2 of the fresh scent. I think I'm down to 1 anyway, so that worked out for perfect timing. But all right, that was my non-food and my bread and my snacks. Let's go up top. So now we're into our produce, our dairy, and our meats. So over here, I went ahead and got the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning mix. I was running low on it. And now this says no artificial colors, no preservatives, gluten-free. So the one that I had just gotten from McCormick that was supposed to have, you know, no additives and everything, now it looks like Hidden Valley is trying to do the same thing with theirs. So that's pretty good because, you know, we all love ourselves some Hidden Valley for our ranch. I did go ahead and get the Kirkland Signature Organic Maple Syrup. I hate buying, you know, the cheap kind from the store. I will, but to buy this in like a regular store is insane. Like you need to buy this in bulk if you want to do the, you know, real maple syrup. So I was excited to go ahead and grab that for the kiddos. I grabbed some of the Hellmann's Real Mayo. I just made blue cheese dressing. I made ranch, and so that's all it takes. And then it kills like 3/4 of one of these tubs. So grabbed another one to have on a backup. I grabbed some Daisy sour cream, like I said, with Super Bowl coming and dips and side dishes and stuff. I'm just gonna keep on picking up sour cream till the Super Bowl is over, and I know I don't need any more. So I did grab that. And then I got this Oliver wine again. I am so obsessed with this cherry Moscato wine. It's just so good and so sweet and so delicious. If you guys have not tried it, it's a really, really good. It's actually local and made right here in the US. It's super, super delicious. I really, really love it. I went ahead and got the kids some organic blackberries and some blueberries. I got the Candy Snaps seedless red grapes. So I know my kids are gonna like that. They love all of the, you know, fruit that's like that. I grabbed the Sunset One sweet cucumbers, the little snacking seedless cucumbers. All of my kids have been liking the little cucumbers better. Well, not all of my kids. Maya and Jacob, of course, I could never get Mason to touch a vegetable, but oldest and youngest, they really like the small ones. So I got more of those. And then I'm gonna come down here to, oh my goodness, fully cooked, heat and serve, 2 12-ounce packages of beef and lamb gyro slices. I am so excited. Please don't come for me. I know some of you guys say gyro. I say gyro. That's how I was raised. That's what they said where I was from. So you say gyro, I'll say gyro. Needless to say, it's beef and lamb slices that you put with a pita and a little tzatziki sauce. And that sounds amazing to me. And I don't really think anybody else likes it but me, but I really don't care. I love the one from Trader Joe's, but it's kind of pricey. I think you pay like $5 or $6 or something, and you barely get enough to make like 1 or 2 sandwiches. This is a lot. It's going to last a lot of lunches and stuff for me, and I'm super excited. So I grabbed that. And then I went ahead and grabbed some cheeses, and I didn't realize, I thought I grabbed Colby Jack, and instead I grabbed Monterey Jack. So I think when we shred this, because I got the Monterey Jack, but then I also got the mild cheddar. So when I go ahead and shred these down, I think I'm gonna mix them so that it's almost like a mixed Colby kind of cheese instead of just the Jack, because I don't think my family would like just the Monterey Jack, but I don't think they'll mind it mixed with the cheddar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these all together and just make a whole bunch of mixed cheeses that I'll throw in the freezer until we need it. So grabbed that. And then I grabbed some chickens. I love these chickens from Costco. They're absolutely perfect. The weight of them is just spot on for what I need for my rotisserie. Usually there's one a little bigger than the other. And so the smaller one I'll put in my rotisserie for meal prep. And then the other one will just do like a whole chicken in the oven for dinner. But we absolutely love these chickens. And then I also have some cheese. I got the Cello variety pack. It has aged cheddar, has Jarlsberg, creamy Havarti and the Dutch Gouda. I've gotten these a bunch of times, but with Super Bowl coming, I thought it would be better just to have the cracker cut slices. But also my girlfriend Lauren is having her baby shower next Saturday, and she's doing it virtually, which is so sad that times are like that and that's how we have to do things. But because we, and by we I mean my girlfriend Marissa and I, because we live the closest to Lauren and the rest of her family lives away in Austin, we're just gonna go ahead and drop some food off at her door so that while we're doing this Zoom baby shower, she still has yummy food to eat, because isn't that part of having a party? Like all the kind of yummy treats and stuff that you can have. And so I'm gonna make her like a little charcuterie board to drop off at her door. So I thought between Super Bowl and some of these kind of variety cheeses for that, this would work out perfect. So I grabbed that, and then yay, you guys, I found the Just Bear. I'm really excited about this because I've kind of been hooked on those dupe chicken nuggets that come from Sam's Club that are supposed to be like that dupe for Chick-fil-A. I really, really like them, but they are very heavy on the pickle flavor. So if you don't like pickle flavor, you're not really going to like them. So Mason's not a fan, but Mason loves Chick-fil-A nuggets. So that's how you know that they're not as close as they claim to be. But now everybody said that this is Costco's dupe for Chick-fil-A. So I'm all about wanting to try them. This is the first time my store has finally had them. So fingers crossed that they are, you know, a closer replica of Chick-fil-A, because then my kids will be super excited. Look, you guys, I got some Wild Wonder tomatoes. I am so happy. I was thinking that maybe these were out of season and that's why Walmart wasn't carrying them and they kept giving me just the plain red cherub tomatoes. But I know Maya is going to be happy to see her Wild Wonder ones. So I got those for her. Back here, I got some of the Driscoll's raspberries. My kids love raspberries. And then I also got some of the strawberries, the 2-pound container, which I couldn't believe the price difference. This was like $2, maybe even $3 cheaper for the 2-pound container at Costco than Walmart. So that was a huge score. I got the Super Fresh Organics Gala apples for Mason, and he's already opened it and stole the one that was right there. We had no apples in the house, and he said to me, "Mom, why would you do that to me? Why would you leave me with no apples?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry, you ate them all." He's like, "Okay, well, just make sure that's priority." I got such a giggle out of that. I said, "Don't worry, bud. I'll make sure it's priority when I go to Costco." So priority numero uno was apples for Mason. So glad I got those. We were completely out of butter, which is amazing that I was able to scoop up 4 1-pound blocks of Kirkland's butter for $7.25. That is such an amazing deal. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And then down here, you guys, is the 5 dozen white cage-free eggs. I have lots of breakfast meal prep and things that I need to do. So it made sense to buy the 5 dozen this time. I've been kind of leaning away from it the last few trips, but I scooped it up this time and I think it was $7.99. So the price is definitely climbing, but in comparison to other places that their eggs are more expensive, I guess it's not the worst deal. All right, I did go ahead and get the Kirkland boneless, skinless chicken breast. Now these are the frozen kind that come like in the regular glass doors. And I grabbed these over the Tyson ones because the Tyson ones said no antibiotics or anything, just like this. This says no antibiotics ever, but it also said made with rib meat, which I know is not usually the better quality of chicken, but I can't find anywhere on here where it says this is made with rib meat. It just says boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and it says 99% fat-free, cooked from frozen, chicken hatched, raised, and harvested in the US, and raised with no antibiotics ever. Like, that's all that it says. So I just went ahead and grabbed that because their fresh chicken, it's just not a good price in compared to Sam's or Walmart. I get good quality chicken for $1.99 or sometimes less if I go to Sam's a pound. So to pay $2.99 a pound, I'm just not all about that life. So I grabbed this for now until I get to somewhere else to get some better chicken. I got these beautiful roast beefs, so there's 2 of them in that package for that price. So I'll go ahead and separate those. Those will be 2 good meals for us, so I'm super excited about that. I did go ahead and pick up some extra ground beef. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Sam's Club when I get that huge big log. I didn't realize how long it had been since I had been to a box store. I did not go to Costco for the entire month pretty much of January. So it was a whole month since I had been to any kind of big store, and it'll be probably a good 3 weeks or so before I go to Sam's. So that being said, I grabbed this just to make sure that we are good, and it was $2.99 a pound, which I thought was a pretty reasonable price for ground beef, and this is a 6.31 pound tray, so that'll last us 3 meals. And then last for our meats are these pork loin chops. These are the boneless kind. I had no pork chops in the house whatsoever, so I went ahead and grabbed these, and we'll get one good dinner out of it and then pork fried rice. Usually I'll use like 3/4 of this for a dinner, and then the other part I'll package right away when I break this down and label it pork fried rice. So when I make a big batch of that, I already have good, nice quality pork chops to use for that. But all right, you guys, that was it. That was my $405 from a Costco, but I have to say, I think for $400, I got a lot for my money. So, all right, let's roll into this week's meal plan. All right, you guys, here is the meal plan for the very first day of February through Sunday the 7th. So for today, for Monday, it's actually a bump meal. I'm doing baked ziti. I've already made the pasta, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make a quick sauce right now to go over it. This meal has been bumped every single day since Friday because I have really just not felt in the mood to make a big pot of sauce. I've had so much going on, but today is the day. That's it. I've already made the pasta. That's what we're eating for dinner tonight. So I'll make a little bit of a salad, and we'll have the baked ziti. Tomorrow we're gonna do fajitas. I have really good like steak fajita meat that I got from Sam's that I've been dying to use. So we're gonna do some fajitas, and I'll have some nacho chips in case someone wants to do it like a Nacho Bel Grande style, something like that. On Wednesday, I'm super excited. I put field trip here. I didn't have any dinosaur stickers, or I would have put that on here. And I wrote buttermilk crispy sandwiches. So this is a recipe that I found on Pinterest to make like your own homemade like chicken patty almost. And so I'm gonna make this, and we're just gonna have pickles on the side and chips because we're gonna take this on the road. So Six Flags in our area is doing a dinosaur exhibit in the parking lot that you drive through, and it's about 45 minutes, and we're going right at like between 5 and 6 o'clock so that we can see them still in the daylight, but we get the advantage of what they look like at night all lit up. So I'm kind of excited about that, and I thought it would be cool for us to just eat dinner in the car, and then we'll get some kind of ice cream or donuts or something fun for dessert on the way home. But just something fun for us to do on Daryl's day off instead of us constantly working on the house, which is what we've been doing on every one of his days off. So I just thought this would be fun and educational for the kids because they give, you know, a whole talk through the car, like an exhibit as you're driving through this drive-through, and they play a trivia game that includes all the members of your car, and they give you like a scoreboard sheet when you get there to try and keep score of the trivia game, and it was only $49 for the whole car. So I feel like it's totally worth it to get us all out of the house for a little bit. So that's what we're doing on Wednesday, and I'm super excited about that. On Thursday, I'm gonna make one of those roast beefs, and I'm gonna make twice baked potatoes. Comment down below and let me know if you like twice baked or if you've ever had them before. But it's basically taking a baked potato and scooping out the insides, leaving the skin like a shell, and then making mashed potatoes, putting it back inside of the shell, and then baking it back in the oven again, and it gets like all yummy and crispy inside of the shell. I don't know, my mom used to make them all the time when I was a little kid, and they are a lot of work, but I haven't made them in a long time, and they just sound perfect alongside of roast beef. And I'll do broccoli with that. And then on Friday, we're gonna do a chicken fettuccine alfredo. This is what I had already planned, like in my mind, to do for Friday, and then now we ended up bumping a meal. I would never do pasta like that twice in the same week, but that's how it ended up falling. And my husband absolutely loves fettuccine alfredo, especially with chicken. It's like his favorite thing. So I went ahead and got that for him. And then I love this. I love that I finally got to use a little baby shower sticker. I've had these baby shower looking stickers forever, and so I put it here on Saturday for the day that we're doing Lauren's virtual baby shower. I am going to make a bunch of stuff, like I said, a charcuterie board. I'm going to make some queso for her and some guacamole and bring over some fresh chips and just, you know, have the best that I can make for her. I'm just going to drop it off on her porch. This way she has, you know, something yummy to eat. And then for myself, I'm going to do a pork chops. So those pork chops that I just got, I'm really excited about them because my girlfriend Bonnie for Christmas sent me Saucy Susan from New York. She sent me a giant bottle of duck sauce and then a small jar of Saucy Susan. Like, that is the best darn Christmas present right there. And I'm going to use the Saucy Susan, and I'm going to put the pork chops in the crock pot since I'll be busy that day. We're also having a whole bunch of lights installed in our living room that day, and so it's just going to be a crazy day between dropping stuff off for Lauren, then I have to be on a Zoom call for 2 hours actually doing her baby shower, the lights being installed, all of that. I just thought it would be easier to do the pork chops in the crock pot, and the Saucy Susan just sounds amazing. Like, I cannot wait. They're gonna fall apart. It's gonna almost be like spare ribs. Just yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna do that with rice and carrots, so that sounds like a really yummy meal. Now on Sunday is a Super Bowl, and I have this giant can't even sticker because I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I cannot even deal with the fact that Tom Brady is in the Super Bowl again. Like, I'm a Jets fan and I am anti Tom Brady. I don't care what team he's on, whether he plays for the Patriots, whether he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I could care less. If he played for the Jets, I would not be a Jet fan anymore. Like, I just have a disdain for him and just how rude he's kind of been to, he has no team camaraderie, and I guess that's just from the management and the coaching staff that he was under for years. Belichick is not actually the nicest man you can ever meet. Like, the man doesn't smile for anything, and so, like, I just hated the way that he has no team spirit, and so I'm not a fan of him, and I cannot believe that he's in the Super Bowl, and I'm sorry that I ranted about that for a good minute, but I had to. Like, there's no one else to talk to but you guys. You guys are my friends, right? Do you care? I'm sorry. It bothers me. But anyway, no Super Bowl party this year. Maybe that's better. I don't want to celebrate another Super Bowl that Tom Brady is in, but we're still going to eat here and watch the game because it's something that I enjoy, and well, we all enjoy that. So I'm going to do wings and little mini tacos from Trader Joe's. I have that cheese fondue from Trader Joe's that I've never used, so I'm going to make that because I have those little pretzel rounds that I froze, and we'll dunk veggies in that like fondue, so that sounds good. I have a little bit of those chicken nuggets still left over from Sam's, so I'm going to get the mini waffles from Walmart this weekend, and I'm going to do little mini chicken and waffles. We still have like just a few random Red Baron pizzas left that I'll throw in. We have the buffalo pockets from Trader Joe's, the pot stickers from Trader Joe's. I think I have some of those King's Hawaiian rolls, so maybe I'll do mini cheeseburger sliders. I have some cheese sticks, so I'll make homemade mozzarella sticks, and of course veggies to dunk in the queso. And I think that should be enough for just us. But that is it, you guys, for another grocery haul and a meal plan. I know this was a super long-winded video, but I mean, at this point you guys get it, right? Right. All right. I love you guys so much. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.